guys, happy full moon, blessed full moon. We have a full moon in Virgo. You could go ahead and check out my other video that I made a couple days ago, well, last week actually. It's on my YouTube channel. It's regarding the full moon in Virgo, to see what's going to be happening with this full moon. I already blessed the cards. I blessed myself. I cleansed the area as well as myself in the cards. So now we're ready to get into it. Right now we're going to be doing the water signs, meaning Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. But this does regards to the sun and moon signs of those signs. So this could be for like Pisces, sun in Pisces or moon in Pisces, sun in Cancer or moon in Cancer, or sun in Scorpio or moon in Scorpio. So it's very, very versatile. We're getting a large collective here. Now, at this moment of time, I have everything lit. I'm about to light up this incense that I have lit up, well, sitting here. And it's for the purpose of, for your throat chakra. There's a lot of emotions being at play right now, and you're not voicing yourself correctly in the right way, or voicing yourself at all. Otherwise, there's just something going on around with your throat chakra, and we're going to try and clear up that blockage, because communication is very, very necessary, not only for like other people's, but to yourself, being honest with yourself, being transparent with yourself in order for you to grow and heal and evolve. Alrighty. Once again, I thank you for my spirit team for helping me relay this message to the collective. I appreciate you choosing me. It is an honor. I am grateful. Alrighty, now let's get into it. I did a spiritual bath as well today, being that it's a full moon. I suggest that you guys do some sort of cleansing as well, being that it's a full moon. It's a release of energy, so we do have to protect ourselves from new energy that's coming in, because you never know. Even though it's good to have like a positive mindset so that you'll attract that, but sometimes we have those subconscious thoughts that are kind of negative and they hold us back. But as we said, as of yesterday, the lesson is release to receive. Once again, the lesson is release to receive. All right. So let's get into it. Hey, Ğęnıę, please help me deliver and decipher this message. This is for the collective of the water signs, being sun and moon in Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. Please help me relay this message to the collective. Is there any messages that you may have for them regarding guidance, clarity, confirmation, or secrets, anything that you can reveal? Please help me deliver and decipher this message. So the first card we have is the Two of Swords. This is conflict between your mental and your heart, maybe, because Two of Swords does pertain to the psyche or the mental being. You're worried about not getting your happy ending. However, we do have the Emperor card and the Strength card. Is there any other messages that you could tie this in together? So you're worried about, your mind and heart is going through constant conflict and is making you question whether you're going to receive what you want. But the Emperor here is to assure you that you are a manifester. You have that power, that ability. You just need to believe in yourself, have this courage and strength. I do see Leo energy. We have the infinity symbol that pertains to manifestations. Hence the Eight of Pentacles that just flew out. This is basically you admiring your stuff. And then we just had the Two of Pentacles come out as well. This is finding balance between your probably finances or other stuff that you're juggling, whether it be your spiritual life, emotional life, physical life. But this balance is going to come when you go through this hermit phase. And when you go through this hermit phase, you're going to go through this growth. And this growth is going to allow new opportunities to happen for you. And one possibility is you finding the love of your life. This is bringing a love together. This was blessed by the angels. This union was blessed by the angels. So yeah, like I was saying, is that all, Spirit? Yes, that is all. Okay, so like I was saying, we have the Two of Swords. You're over here in conflict. We have two fairies here. Like, you could take it as like one is good or one is bad, like the devil and the angel whispering thoughts into your mental that's causing a disturbance. And this disturbance is causing you not to have this happy ending that you want. It's causing confusion. And so there's a lot of like, what's that word? You're dissatisfied with what you have right now. But the Emperor is here to assure you that as long as you do the work, you stay strong, hence the strength, you'll get past your obstacles. But you have to have that faith. He is a very strong person. He's a king. He knows what he wants. He knows what he has. There is no question about it. He is basically a very balanced person, and he's protective of what he has. And this pertains to his strength that he has, that masculine energy. Maybe you have a Leo in your life that's connected to this Emperor energy that maybe gives you that strength that you need. But nonetheless, you need to go through this phase of being in the hermit mode, meaning sticking to yourself. You shouldn't be going out with other people and stuff like that. This is a really good time for isolation. And the reason why for isolation is that, for one, rejection is protection. Secondly, when you're in isolation, you're allowing yourself to actually think and feel, to see what you're actually going through. And so you could process these emotions and go through it. So you could get over this freeze in your life. And this freeze in your life might be a delay towards your manifestations. However, seasons change. We're going through the changing of seasons, and you see how we got this frozen image, and it goes to this bright, beautiful, sunny image of the Ace of Wands. And the Ace of Wands pertains to new beginnings in your physical life, transformation, hence the butterfly, blessings. And then, of course, like I said, we have the Eight of Pentacles. She's just over here admiring her work, polishing it up. So this is basically you revamping something, making upgrades or improvements, polishing your knowledge, your products, whatever it is that you're doing. Is just polishing yourself, basically. And then that's when you'll find this balance, whether it comes to your finances, love. And we have, again, the infinity symbol. is towards your manifestations. This is basically you being able to find balance and receive your manifestations in a beautiful light. And one of those manifestations could be this Lover's card, finding your true love, your soulmate. That was a divine union, blessed by the angels. That is beautiful. You just have to stop being your worst enemy. Stop. There's a Bible verse that I read today. Let me get my Bible right quick. I'm sorry. Oh, I almost fell. Give me a moment. So here we have Proverbs chapter 21, verse 23. Whoso keepeth his mouth and his tongue keepeth his soul from troubles. Basically, it's like you are your worst enemy, in other words. And right here, you're being your worst enemy. You're refusing to believe or trust in the unseen. And you need to learn how to start trusting in the unseen. All right. All right, let's move this up a little bit. All right, we're going into our next deck. So yeah, like I'm saying, I had lit up this throat incense chakra. Throat chakra incense. And basically, like I said, is you about being transparent with yourself. Knowing what it is that you want and how you want to go about it, and trusting. Learning how to trust in the energies around you that want the better for you. Oh yeah, please help me bless this message. Help me deliver and decipher it. This is for the collective water signs. Sun and moon in Pisces, sun and moon in Cancer, sun and moon in Scorpio. Are there any messages that you may have for this collective for their ascension? So this first card that we have is higher perception, being more passionate or having compassion with yourself, basically. Being able to see through the illusion. We have divine feminine, the void. Of course, this void is you not getting what you really want. And then we have this card that basically represents the Hanged Man. Using your intuition to see a different perspective and not be your own enemy and get yourself tied up. You need to go through some type of cleansing ritual. You have your ancestors there lined up behind you. He has a feather, and I'm not sure what this bottle is or whatever, but I see a lot of smoke and waves. The waves probably are in dealing to emotions. You need a cleansing so that you could clear out your emotions. And then you'll have the freedom that you want, because right now there is imbalance. You are the great diviner. You make your own destiny. You paint your own picture. So depending on how you take this message is how it's going to partake in your future. I'm going to get a little bit of clarity upon this thrive umbriety tolerance energy. What I'm getting is that you need a cleansing for sure. But I'm just going to get a little bit of confirmation or clarity upon this card. Okay, so like I had pertained to this card that there's a devil and an angel whispering in your ear. Here we have the devil, and here we have this angel. You could see the horns and you could see the halo. These are energies that are speaking to you. Not only they are speaking to you, but your ancestors are speaking to you. And they're saying that there are some things that you need to change. I do recommend an ancestral reading. Your ancestors are trying to reach out and explain your troubles to you. They hope that you listen and not be so, what's that word? Ignorant. There's something that you need to stop doing in regards to your health. I'm not gonna say it's smoking because it could be different for everybody, but you need to think about what is keeping you trapped. You need some cleansing for clarity. And like I said, once you do this, and once you're able to see the bigger picture that's going on, then you'll be free. Because like I said, right now there's imbalance and we need to create that balance. All right. Alrighty. We're going to go to the Mermaid Oracle deck, and we're going to try and see what are these emotions that needs to be sorted out. What kind of perspective do you need? All right. Ğęnıę, please help me with this message. Deliver it, decipher it. This is for the collective of the water signs, being the sun and moon in Pisces, the sun and moon in Cancer, and the sun and moon in Scorpio. Are there any messages that you may have for this collective? Oops. One flew out. Hold on. All right. Of course, you have to change your auric field, your vibration. It's time for aura cleansing. Like I said, you need to go through a cleansing to change your mental, to give you more confidence. Oh my goodness, another card flew out. It's time to reflect. And you need to pay attention to your dreams as there are messages. This reflections, what you contemplate can actualize. Basically, like I told you, what you think about is going to manifest. So you always need to keep your what's that called? Your thoughts in a light in a light aspect. You shouldn't be too hard on yourself. Be more compassionate. Look at things from a higher perspective. You see that she's looking into the water. She's looking down into the water, and the water is looking up at her. This is your higher perspective. When you're looking down into the water, it's you like looking down upon yourself, but you shouldn't look down upon yourself. You should look at yourself and learn from these occurrences. That's the word. And then your dreams are messages, and these messages are to help you take away these burdens that you have. And these are emotional burdens, hence that she's in the water. But this is like the lightness that's coming from you lifting up these burdens. Is there any other messages? I'm starting with the man in the mirror. Oh yeah, I'm asking him to change his ways. And no message could have been any clearer. If you want to make the world a better place, look at yourself, then make the change. I'm sorry. That just came out. I was looking at reflections and I'm starting with the man in the mirror. Oh yeah. I'm sorry. I'm in a singing mood today. Alrighty. Is there any other messages that you may have for this collective? That is all. Alrighty. Now we're going to move on to the next deck to add some more clarification, get a little bit deeper. Help me bless this message, bring clarity, guidance, advice to this collective of water signs, Sun and Moon in Pisces, Sun and Moon in Cancer, Sun and Moon in Scorpio. Are there any messages that you may have to give to this collective for guidance, clarity, or confirmation? Please help me decipher and deliver this message. Okay. So we are trying to come into alignment with our highest self. And the way to do that, like, this actually came up in my Moon of Virgo. Well, not this card in specific, but it was this deck, the Mermaid deck that I had used. But it did talk about air. And basically, when we're talking about air is pentagram shift. There's a shift that needs to happen, and the way for that to happen is to let the air out. And like I told you, I had lit this throat chakra incense to help promote you to express yourself. The only way that you could fly high and get to where you need to go, which is this higher perspective, this higher self, to step into this higher self, you need to let the air out. You need to learn how to correctly communicate, but in a healthy way. Like, it's, you could say what you need to say, but you need to learn how to express yourself in the correct way. And then we have home is where the heart is. And then we have the heart chakra. So there needs to be some heart chakra healing. We also have solar plexus. However, it was reversed. And then we have the throat chakra healing. Wow, this is interesting. The alignments of these cards. Yeah, so I had gotten all the chakras. All these chakras are here. So there's a little bit of mix up. Your heart chakra is open for love, but you're having a hard time trusting and having that confidence. And you need to have that confidence in order for you to speak your truth, because of course, like I said, we have your throat chakra here, and this is for you to fly and express yourself so that you could go through this transformation, hence the butterfly. And then we have this Merkaba right here. Merkaba is basically like in representation of the seasons of change. The season of change is to go through this transformation so you could become your higher self, hence the wings, your actual being a fucking beautiful ass angel. That's what I'm getting. But right now, I'm not going to say that you have an overreactive sacral chakra, but you are learning more about your sexuality, about what pleases you, what makes you happy, and learning how to express yourself through your creation, your creativity. And of course, there is a blockage in your root chakra, and there is a blockage in your soul star chakra. The soul star chakra is, I believe, right above the crown chakra. You could go ahead and do some research on your own if you'd like to, but there's a little bit on some unalignment, and we're trying to get you aligned. So it's important for you to follow these steps that's being given to you. You need to air out this whatever it is that needs to be said. You need to learn how to air it out in a correct way. I see here there's two, I believe it's amethyst quartz. That's for protection. Yeah, I see amethyst everywhere. Amethyst quartz. That's for protection. So the angels are guiding you and protecting you to do so. You need to open up your chest and say what you have to say. You have this whole heart on your hand type of thing. She had pulled this heart from her hand, so maybe this is you taking your hand away from somebody. But your heart, you basically wear your heart on your sleeve is what I'm hearing. And like I said, your heart is where home is. Wherever home is to you, that's where your heart is. Like I said, we have the heart chakra. So these are blockages that you have to work on. It is a must. Is there any other messages for this collective? Alrighty. So now we're going to go to the Soul Truth deck. We're going to get a little bit deeper on how can we clear up these blockages. Well, that didn't work. Okay, let me try that again. Okay, we're trying to clear up these blockages for real. Please help me bless and decipher and deliver this message. This is for the collective of the water signs, Sun, Moon in Pisces, Sun, Moon in Cancer, Sun, Moon in Scorpio. We are trying to figure out how can we clear up these blockages. Alrighty. How can we clear up these blockages, Spirit? What am I grateful for right now? Adopt an abundance mindset. Gratitude is the antidote to all our problems. It is impossible to be fearful and grateful at the same time. Gratitude improves our health, opens our heart, and changes our state. So when it says it's impossible to be fearful and grateful at the same time, our fear comes from this root chakra. When you have a balanced root chakra, you won't feel fear. You'll get that courage and confidence that you need. And learning how to be grateful opens up your heart chakra more. And expressing that, being able to express that, is a way to open your throat chakra. Today's soul action. The universal law of attraction says that we are that we attract into our lives on what we are focused on. Like I said, it's a lot about the mentality. Whatever you think is going to happen. Close your eyes and put your hand on your heart and think of 3 things for which you are grateful for today. Notice the abundance growing within you. I'm sorry. Is there any other messages for this collective? Name all the things you love. Home is where the heart is. Think about all the things you love and write them down. Are you one of them? I give myself all the love and attention I need. Being more compassionate with yourself, like I said, being able to see through the illusion, having passion. And when you love yourself more, tell yourself that. Tell yourself that you are a beautiful person and all this other stuff. Because the way you think, it manifests. Oops. Is there any other messages that you may have for this collective? Okay, we have another card. Am I apologizing for my truth? It says, what part of you is apologizing for your truth and why? Today, be proud of your truth. Catch yourself when you want to apologize or withhold parts of it. You never know whose life you will change when you are brave enough to speak it. Be the lighthouse that shines on the courage that lives in all of us. This will give others permission to speak their own truth. There is room for all of us. Courage is contagious. Like I said, finding that courage, that self-confidence, that's the solar plexus chakra. Having that confidence to say what you need to say, to open up your throat chakra. All right. Is there any other messages that you may have for this collective? Thank you to my higher self. All right, we had a couple of cards that just fell out right now. It says, how can I... Excuse me. I need some water after this. How can I surrender even more in this moment? It is essential to have a clear, strong intentions of what we desire, but it's equally important for us to detach from the outcome. It is time to surrender. Let the universe have some breathing room to work. Let go of the wheel and trust so deeply that your trust turns into gratitude for what you cannot see yet, but you know is coming. Like I told you, you're having trust in what you do not see. You need to learn how to have trust for the universe because the universe wants the best for you. Even though it may not seem like it, you may go through things, but sometimes these things are there to challenge you. And the reason why it's there to challenge you so that you could become better. It says, know this so deeply that your soul vibrates. You are not alone. Your life has purpose, and the more you surrender, the more God can produce miracles in your life. Today's mantra: I surrender, I accept all that I cannot change, I release the outcome, and I joyfully trust the process. I think there's another mantra. Yeah, there's 2 mantras here so far. So after this reading and such, I'm going to go ahead and post these up to keep you guys updated. But this is going to go on to my Goddess of the Awakening page. The next card we have is, am I communicating my needs? Like I said, you need to be honest. You need to be transparent. Your needs matter. What are you needing right now that you haven't communicated? What are you afraid of? Is it possible that what you are fearing is not true? Today's soul action. Journal these answers. Excuse me. I'm going to write this along with this so that you could go ahead and view it and go ahead and do it if you like. It's basically your homework. And also to start you guys off, I'm going to also post this root chakra meditation along with this mantra and this journaling questions so that you could go ahead and do that to start off your ascension. It says, where are my needs? Am I saying no and yes based on my desires? Am I telling my full truth? Do I believe that my needs matter, and do I share them with others? Do I ask for what I want? When communicating my needs, what am I resisting and with whom? What do I need in order to feel safe enough to express my needs? So it's important to be transparent with yourself so you could go ahead and decipher and understand how you're feeling and why you're feeling this. And then it says, am I focused on what I want the most? This is the last one. It says, one reason so few of us achieve what we truly want is we never direct our focus. We never concentrate our power. Most people dabble their way through their life, never deciding to master anything in particular. Today's soul action. What you focus on grows. Today, ask yourself, is my life a reflection of my values, or do I need to make adjustments? Prioritize. So what I'm hearing is that I'm not saying that you got your priorities fucked up, but there's obviously stuff that you're not focusing on that you should be focusing on. And that's why you're not getting this. This is why you're dissatisfied. That's why you're not getting this happy ending that you want, because you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. I am also going to add these to these journaling questions so that you go ahead and reflect on that as well. Oh, I got another mantra. Okay. So there's a lot of stuff to post up then. This is all going to go onto my Goddess of the Awakening page. This stuff right here. So I'm going to put this to the side. I just leave that right there. Okay, right there. All right, now we're going into this last deck here, and it's we're gonna channel Archangel Gabriel to see if he has any messages for guidance, advice, inspiration, anything that you have to say. Gabriel, please come and channel and bless this message. Help me decipher it and deliver it in the most loving way. We have forgiveness. I told you need to be more compassionate with yourself. Learn how to forgive things that no longer serve your purpose. If it's going to keep you in a negative light, you need to learn how to let it go. Is there any other messages? Oh my goodness. Hold on. Please, Gabriel, help me deliver and decipher this message. Is there any messages that you may have for the collective water signs of Sun and Moon in Pisces, Sun and Moon in Scorpio, and Sun and Moon in Cancer? Are there any messages that you may have for this collective? Ooh. We have a prayer card. I'm going to post that along with this root chakra. That's a lot. Okay, I really hope that you guys look at this, because this is a lot of homework for you guys in order to help you guys get through what you need to go through. Are there any other messages that you may have for this collective? You are too hard on yourself, and blessings. You are being showered with blessings of healing. What is this? Healing. I just said that. Oh, but you need to have patience. Patience is a discipline. Whether it's patience with yourself and or others. Are there any other messages for this collective? Conflict, of course, that you're going through inner conflict. And then we have another prayer card. Okay, is that all, Gabriel? All right, that's all. Alrighty. So Here we have forgiveness. It says holding on to past hurt is preventing you from moving forward and achieving your heart's desires. Let it go. Forgiveness does not mean that you condone another's actions. It simply means that you are no longer willing to be a perpetual victim to a particular person or event. Blame is a waste on your precious energy. Bless and surrender the past, for in doing so you reclaim the joy of life. I literally posted that this morning talking about forgiveness doesn't mean that you're gonna tolerate somebody's bullshit. It means that you're no longer gonna fall victim to their foolish ways. We're not like gonna involve ourselves in messy business. Like that's not doing nothing. And you have to stop being so self-critical upon yourself. We, your angels, ask you to please be more compassionate towards yourself. I've been expressing this so many times already, saying be compassionate with yourself. Be compassionate with yourself. Stop thinking these negative thoughts, because you thinking these negative thoughts isn't getting you anywhere, because you want so much, but you having these negative thoughts is like speaking those negative thoughts into existence. Observe the times when you have critical thoughts about you and make an effort to replace these negative thoughts with positive, loving ones. You are a wondrous being of light. Even if times you think you are less than perfect, remember that God and divine perfection exists in all things. And then we have blessings. Like I said, we are receiving blessings of healing. You are getting an opportunity to heal, and it's up to you whether to take it or not, to do the homework or not. You need to be patient with yourself. Blessings. Light. Love, light, blessings. Through this card, you are being showered with angelic light. Accept the blessings about to come your way, and know that you deserve to be and have all your desires. You are being lovingly guided along a golden path, a magical journey through which you shall discover your true essence, the infinite and eternal you. Congratulations. That's exciting. Like I said, you need to come into alignment of who you really are. And the way that you're going to come to alignment to who you really are, which is this loving, beautiful person, you need to go through this healing. And this healing consists of you being more compassionate with yourself, being more forgiving, being more Christ-like. I hate using the word Christ-like, because people are gonna be like, what do you mean? Like, I don't want to be like Christ. Like, what does it mean to be like Christ? Like I said, is being loving, having a compassionate nature, being understanding, being forgiving, having patience. Like, he was destroyed on the cross for us. He had a love that could not be explained. And having that love towards yourself and other people, and showing it and helping people, that's how you show love and stuff like that. Kindness is love. Compassion is love. Forgiveness is love. Like, patience is love. Understanding is love. All of that is love. All that positivity and not the negativity. You need to think more in the positive. So here we have healing. Listen to your heart. Love is the greatest healer. Love is the greatest healer. It has the capacity to balance and heal your emotions, thoughts, and perceptions, which in turn will heal you physically. Your angels are here with you and will help dissolve your fears. Trust in the power of love to guide you, and your life will magically transform. This card is confirmation that healing is occurring right now. But you need to be patient. You need to have patience with yourself. Patience is required at the moment. You may feel like things are not moving as fast as you'd like, yet there is a lot going on energetically. The current situation causing concern is evolving positively. Let go and have patience. You will eventually realize that this whole event was in fact a blessing. All is perfect as it is. Trust you are eternally loved and guided. Stop being so conflicted with yourself because you can't see these things. Feelings in which you have suppressed for a very long time are yearning to be acknowledged and expressed. You are torn between what you think is the right thing to do and what your heart wants. And this is the primary cause of stress in your life. We, your angels, urge you to follow your heart. Do what you love, not what you think you should do. Heart is where the home is. Follow your heart. Yesterday, actually, there was a card that came up from my messenger oracle, and I forgot what the card in specific was, but it was basically me saying that you're in conflict with your mind and your heart, and your mind is causing you this dis-ease because you're in hibernation. You're not awake. You're not. People like to claim that they're woke, but when it really comes down to it, they're really not woke. They don't see like the bigger picture, and we are talking about seeing the bigger picture here. We're talking about seeing the bigger picture. You need to see the bigger picture. You can't be so like, I'm this way and this is how things are and blah, blah, blah. No, you need to let things go with the flow. Accept things for how they are. And that's when you're able to receive what you need to receive. The lesson is release to receive. I had posted this yesterday. Everything is literally tying back to back to back. You need to keep, like, you need to add me on Facebook and like my Goddess of the Awakening page, because there's a lot of things that tie in together. Even though these are separate readings, these are collective readings, they're literally steps on how to improve your life, how to improve your emotional side, your mental, your spiritual, and your physical. It all ties in together. And these are some words of affirmation to bring in this energy. I speak positively of others, not only of others, but of myself. This is for the water sign, sun and moon. Here. I embrace the all, embracing spirit, trusting into the universe. I benefit with gratitude, being more gracious and grateful for what you have and what's around you. We did speak about this. What are you grateful for? Oops, a card fell. I keep the waters pure. Basically these, I'm gonna probably need a little confirmation on that, a little clarity. I'm gonna reference the book when it comes to this card, because I'm hearing that it's like finding balance between your emotions. Hence, like, she got this whole like scale going on, and it looks like water to me. But we're gonna go ahead and look into the book right quick. So yeah, when it comes to this card, keep the waters true, it pertains to your emotion, it pertains to your psyche, it pertains to your dreams. The more you think in a positive light, the more things will manifest. Scarab. Oh, I forgot what this scarab means, because I see a scarab here. I believe it's fortune. Is there any other messages that you may have for this collective? I care for the earth. I expressed this yesterday. Getting connected back into earth and caring for it, picking up after it. I understand that we all have our own lives. We're our own individuals. We don't need to clean up after anybody except for ourselves and our children. But this world that we live in is our home, just like anybody else's. So it's your job to keep up with it. This is our home, and we want to keep it our home. We love Earth just as much as Earth loves us, Mother Gaia. We need to show that. She gives us this life, hence the egg and the snake. The snake pertains to power. So yeah, she gives us life and power. Are there any other messages that you may have for this collective? Here we have, I am accepting. Like I said, to get rid of this conflict, you need to accept what needs to be accepted and let go what needs to let go, so that you could release to receive. Any final messages, or is that all? I believe that is all. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, God. Thank you, angels. Thank you all for this message, for the collective of the water signs. I appreciate it. So yeah, there is a lot of work to do right now, and you have to be willing to do the work, and you have to be patient with yourself, because it's not going to be easy. It's going to be probably uncomfortable to face yourself, your reflection, but it's necessary. It's necessary to look at this reflection and see what really needs to be worked on, because what you think about, what your person, your being now, is manifesting its subconscious thoughts. But once you're able to reflect on these subconscious thoughts and decipher where they're coming from and why you feel that way, and release it and accept it for what it is, then you can manifest these positive thoughts. But like I said, you need to be patient with yourself. It's not going to be an easy journey. It's not. It really takes strength. It takes strength. It takes strength, and it takes this isolation. You really need to want this and do the work. Do the work on yourself. Polish yourself up. I'm not saying polish yourself up. You a beautiful being. Show that shit. Like, for real. Stop being in this negative light. You're this higher being. You're this higher being. Become that. Alrighty. Are there any other messages that you may have for this collective? Alrighty. I'm not getting anything else. Well, I hope you resonated with this reading. I hope it brought you some sort of clarity, confirmation, understanding, and advice for you on how to deal with your current situation or the stuff that you're going through internally. If you need help upon your journey, or if you need help with clarity, any guidance, please feel free to message me. Find me on Facebook, or write down the comments in the comment section below. Like, comment, subscribe, share this video. Welcome to the family of the tribe. I hope you guys interact with me sometime. Like, I'm waiting to hear from you guys. I really, really want to hear from you guys. I love you, and blessings. Love and light. Remember, you are one decision closer to manifesting your dreams. Step into your awakening, and most importantly, be the change you want to see.